Erev Tov, Chag Sameach, good evening, and happy Shavuot, a time we celebrate Matan Torah, the giving of the Torah, by studying Torah together. In this session, we're going to go over the Kabbalistic tree of life, a model given to us for balance and awareness from the Kabbalists of the 13th century to the 17th century. These gifts, these secrets were secrets until very recently, accessible only to men who are Torah scholars, married men who are Torah scholars of a certain age. But in the 70s, much of the work became translated and therefore accessible to all. When the world needed it, the Kabbalah became open to us. Let's enter into the world of the mystical via the breath. Please sit up tall and close your eyes. Place your feet on the floor and become aware of your breath, the inhale and the exhale. And as you breathe, the breath will slow down and lengthen, and you become aware of a little more of the aspects of the breath. So there's the inhale, there's being full of air, there's the exhale, and there's being empty of air. Slowly an evenness descends so that you take in what you need and you exhale, returning life for the plants, for the trees. Follow the deliciousness of your own breath. Within it, life force, ruach chayim. Continue to breathe. In Hebrew, Lashon HaKodesh, the holy language, neshima means breath, and neshama means soul. If we are alive and breathing, and we add awareness to the breath, we're in the soul realm. See if you can get there, to your own inner world with a few more breaths. As you feel ready, take one last deep breath before opening your eyes. Now we'll look at a chart of the Kabbalistic tree of life and discuss its parts. It's a map of the qualities that exist for each of us. The Kabbalah gives locations in the body for these more spiritual qualities and a map for understanding them. It's called a tree, looks somewhat like a tree. Each circle is an energy force represented here by a word. For an overview, there are 3 columns, the right column representing the right side of your body, the left column representing the left side of your body, and the middle column representing the inner balance that can happen. This is a tool for self-assessment, not self-judgment. Though I will explain each center using words, please envision these not as a mere word, but they're energy centers that really can't be explained by any one word, but rather a few synonyms that can convey the overall energy being expressed. We're not looking today at the lines that connect these forces, but just at the outer framework of the model. At your right side of your head, brain, at the top of the diagram, you'll find chokhmah, intelligence, while in the left, you'll find bina, wisdom. We all know people we consider smart and others wise, and some who are rich with both. In this Kabbalistic model, we find balance between chokhmah, intelligence, and bina, wisdom. When we find balance, we then access keter, crown, this inner quality of ownership, crown, being in charge. Sometimes crown, keter, is called da'at, knowledge. So chokhmah, bina, wisdom, and intelligence combine into knowledge, or crownship, ownership of one's body. Moving down the tree, we next come to chesed at the right shoulder and gevura at the left shoulder. Take a moment to roll your right shoulder back and down a couple times, planting it down in your back body, and then the left, roll it up, back, and down once or twice, getting a little freedom in the shoulder. Chesed on the right is kindness. Gevura on the left is discernment or boundary to that kindness. When one is too kind and gives away everything,
there's a problem, there's a depletion, and it ends up not being really chesed. When there's a balance between that kindness and a boundary, when you give exactly what you can give rather than more than you should give, we have that balance between kindness and gevura, chesed and gevura. And when we have that balance, we get access again to a more internal quality, and that quality is tiferet, beauty, the heart, belonging, love. So just to review quickly again, when we balance intelligence with wisdom, we get ownership, we get knowledge. When we balance kindness with boundary, we find our true heart, a clean heart. We give with a clean heart. Moving down the body, we now go to the right kidney where we find netzach, victory. And it's balanced on the left side with hod, glory. The energy of victory includes endurance, the will to create, work, perseverance. The left kidney, hod, holds awe, glory, humility, surrender. When we are balanced with these forces, we get another midline access, deep internal access. And that access is to Yesod. Yesod means foundation. And another aspect, another power connected to foundation is Malchut, kingship, queenship, connected to Keter. So when we balance the right and left sides of the body, we gain this aspect of owning our body, finding beauty, knowing our foundation, and being in charge. May you reap the joys of this Shavuot, this harvest season, as we shelter and distance ourselves for safety. Let's not lose sight of how connected we are in our PJTC community, in our cities, in our country, and in our greater world. Happy Shavuot. May there be peace.